welcome once again to Big Stone Live. Today is historical because today we're looking at paying our respect to one of the greatest women that was ever born on the planet Earth. And we're talking about Winnie Mandela. She passed away on the 2nd of April, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we've been advertising our very special guest artist, Nature. And we say, Nature, with the spiritual artist that you are, we're going to make sure we give Mama an official day today. Because as you know, ladies and gentlemen, she was laid to rest in Soweto. Yes, Aya, in her hometown. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome to Big Stone Live. Right about now, I'm going to call on my selector, Marcus. Come over here, Marcus. We're just going to put a stop to this. Put a stop to this, Marcus. I just want all of you out there to tune in and tell a friend that Big Stone is going live today. And today's going to be a beautiful day. I want to big up my friend, the Royal General. Rastafari, I love you. Remember the Royal General, you said, Big Stone, we need to go live on YouTube, not just on Facebook. And I said to myself, Royal, you know what, man, I'm going to make your dreams come true. So since you're one of my very dedicated fan, man, I want to salute you. And I want to say welcome to Big Stone Live. Our very special guest is in the building already. We're talking about international recording artist, Nature. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, we're going to bless the place. So we call Dawitt St Aubyn.
Rastafari.
Dawitt St Aubyn.
Greetings and blessings, Rastafari. Psalm 122. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together. And where the tribes goes out, the tribe of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. There are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem, they shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within our walls and prosperity in our dwellings. For our virgins and companions' sake, we now say, peace be within thee. Selah. Come along, Big Stone. Rastafari.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dawitt St Aubyn. Thank you very much, Dawitt St Aubyn. There's going to be more performance later on, ladies and gentlemen. We got a jam-packed house of artists. We have Ra Deal in the building. And of course, we have the international recording artist, Nature Ellis. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I told you I was going to use today, and we take one stone and kill as much bird as possible. Because you know the wicked birds are flying, so we just want to get rid of those birds. So in paying our respect to one of the greatest woman that was ever born on the planet Earth, Winnie Mandela, we have none other than the president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party to pay his respect. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Heru Ishalka Musa Menelik.
Blessed love, greetings in the name of the great Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari. And in this time, as the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, Africans at home and Africans abroad are one African. His motto was one God, one aim, one destiny, one united Africa. Today we have to give thanks for the life of Winnie Mandela. This great woman stood and championed the cause of African unity, African liberation, just like any male warrior. When the male warriors were weary, the women took up the mantle. We remember Queen Nzinga, Ya Asantewa, Mama Africa, Winnie Mandela. I salute you for the work that you have done in the liberation struggle for South Africa. When we had no rights in Africa, when apartheid was at its highest peak, Winnie Mandela stood up and fought like the champion she was to free her people. And she led the way when her husband Nelson Mandela came into the presidency. She stood by his side and she made sure that justice was served and that the liberation struggle was hot and intense. And as you know, we don't uphold traitors within our midst. And we are saying the detractors of Africa's liberation shall go one side, because the time is now when we shall create the African super state. Winnie Mandela did the work and we have to praise her. May she rest in peace. But Africa will be united in this time when the vision of Winnie Mandela, the vision of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the vision of Kwame Nkrumah, the vision of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie shall unify Africa. And as we say, one God, one aim, one destiny, one super African state. Blessed love. Anna.
Rastafari.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was remarkable. We had the president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party, Heru Ishalka Musa Menelik. Today, ladies and gentlemen, as I sat 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I watched the broadcast, the live streaming of my heroine, Winnie Mandela. And ladies and gentlemen, the high point of the funeral service was when I saw Jessica Mbangini in the shadows, thumping her fist at Mama, because Jessica went through hell, ladies and gentlemen, just to board a flight from Montego Bay to Johannesburg. Cost a lot of money and a lot of time. So we have to salute you, Jessica, for doing your part, paying your respect, traveling from Jamaica, representing the people, taking the mourning of the Jamaican people with you. That was really awesome. Another highlight, ladies and gentlemen, was when I saw Joyce Sepi. Joyce Sepi is mother of Stumpy Sepi. Stumpy Sepi, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, was murdered, and they tried to accuse Mama of that murder. But the Almighty know that she was innocent, and in years to come, the truth will come to the fore. But when I saw the mother of Stumpy, Joyce Sepi, walking with a Winnie Mandela wrapped around her waist, the picture of a giant of a woman, it shows me that the distractors, the liars, the colonial masters did not win when they tried to paint Mama. They did not win when they tried to use internal, like pit one person against the other, the poor against the rich, the light skin against the dark skin, the house slave against the field slave. And that's what they do. They even tell us that people sold us, our own African brothers sold us into slavery. I don't believe a word that the white man says. Personally, I don't believe a word. So ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day for me. And I just want to say welcome to each and every one of you. This has been long overdue. I've been wanting to do this for my YouTube fans. And I just want to big up J Bart in the building, the Royal General. I know you would have been here, man. I know. Where's Mas Gussie? Where's the rest of my friends? I need to see each and every one of you, because today is your day as well as mine. Without further ado, I'm going to bring international recording artist Nature Ellis to the fore. He's going to do his big song, and then we're going to go into the realness of Nature Ellis. Kick it, Marcus!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Time for justice, world peace. It's what we're fighting for, world peace. Southwest, north and east, a world peace. Nature is chanting. down there in Nigeria, down there in South Africa, Sudan and Uganda, Ethiopia and all over Africa. Where I'm from in Jamaica, with a PNP and JNP, Rasta ball, don't care who you are. Hey, let love set us free. Hey, world peace, it's what we're fighting for. World peace, southwest, north and east. Hey, world peace, Nature Ellis chanting for. Hey, world peace, yes, big stone war the violent seas. They listen up. Down there in Europe, Asia, the Middle East, down there in Australia, down there in North and South America, yeah, the spreading of HIV and all those evil STDs, all those nuclear weapons, all because of Babylon's greed. But we're peace, it's what we're fighting for. Southwest, north and east, hey, world peace, it's what we're chanting for. World peace, let crime and violence cease. Suicide bombers going all out. When I'm on you up and put you down, spilling down all over town. Psychological warfare, raping women and children. Them stop use them whip, now them I use them paper and a pen. But we're peace, it's what we're fighting for. We're peace, in the southwest, north and east. We're peace, Winnie Mandela was chanting for. Hey, we're peace, really want the violence cease. Yes, this is Nature Ellis, and through equal rights and justice, we can achieve unity, strength. That's right. Never live.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Nature Ellis, welcome to a Big Stone Live. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to get a hold of this artist, but he's touring all over the place, right? It's all over. I just had to go and get back my headgear, because my headgear is very important to show our king, our kingship, right? I just want to big up each and every South African watching this. I want you to know we feel your pain in Jamaica. We also want to remind you that it was Jamaica in 1957 that led the embargo against the wicked apartheid system of South Africa. We want to let you know that Jamaica led the fight in exposing the wicked apartheid system. So today is our honor to pay our respect to our heroine. She came to Jamaica twice. Nature Ellis, how have you been doing, my brother?
I'm blessed, you know, giving thanks, you know.
I know you've been extremely busy, but thank you very much for seeing the importance of Mama and coming out from your busy schedule to pay your respect. What does Winnie Mandela means to you?
Well, she is a true example of how a woman is supposed to be in regards to sticking to her king and regards to positivity. You know what I mean? Because she was there when Nelson Mandela started the whole thing, with the whole vibration in regards to the equal rights and justice for black people in South Africa and all, you know, and all. And she was there even when Nelson Mandela was in prison. She continued the movement. She continued keeping busy. She didn't drop the rod and say, okay, my husband is in prison now, so I'm gonna go chill. No, she carried the baton. So we gotta give credit regards to that.
She single-handedly, I must say, bring her husband, because one of her statements, and there's so many that Mama made, was the fact that she said they think they're going to silence my husband, but never can you silence my husband as long as I'm alive. So Winnie, stood the course of time. She was abused many times. She's been arrested many times. She's been banned from all the major cities.
And she still,
and many times
she stood up.
And she stood up and stand the test of time. What was your mood like when you learned that Mama is no longer with us? Where were you at the time when you got the message?
Well, I was in the studios, and the engineer stopped, and because the engineer worked on it, unfortunately, or fortunately, the engineer was on his phone scrolling through, and he saw it, and he stopped this thing and said, listen, something happened, man. I said, what happened? I said, okay,
Mama is not
she passed on.
With us.
So, it's a mixed feeling, because at the end of the day, she at the end of her life here, she left a legacy. You know what I mean, for us to look at as an example. You know, she paved a blueprint that we as a people should follow. Especially women in today's society and today's world as black people.
I was saying to my friend Heru Ishalka Musa Menelik today, when we went to get the necessary preparation for today's big day, I wanted to make sure that I had the original funeral flyer, because this is what they use as the funeral flyer for Mrs. Mandela. And I made sure, it costs a pretty penny, but guess what? I don't care how much it costs. I had to get it to make sure that everything was just as it was in South Africa today. It rained all day, and they say whenever someone great passes on, the heavens open up and welcome. So Mama was very, very, very well loved and blessed. Tell us what you've been doing. I mean, Nature Ellis has been going all over the place and doing a lot of recordings and so on. Tell us about the phenomenal journey, how you started first. Originally being from Montego Bay, right?
Yeah, I was born in Montego Bay.
Yes.
Just let me give you a briefing in a nutshell. I was born in Montego Bay, love music ever since. At 9 years old, the first time I performed in front of an audience. And I fell in love with the vibration, and I realized this was my calling. But in 2002, I entered a tournament. I don't want to say a competition, but a tournament which includes my high school that I was going at the time, St. James High, and all other schools in Jamaica competed. And I came out on top with a scholarship in singing and writing song, because I went in with an original piece.
Wow.
And came out on top, and I was very excited, and it motivated me so much. A couple of years after that, I came to Kingston. I had nowhere to sleep at the time, nowhere to put me up, but you know, was on the street for a bit, you know, met a few people, and I called a few friends also that I knew that lived in Kingston, and it was, the rest is history, you know, all over the place. It's a struggle, but you know, when you know you're anointed and appointed to do the most I will, you know, you just got to do it because that's you. I can't do better than just doing good music for the people. I have a new song now, which is out now, which is called Tears of Joy. Tears of Joy. So, you know, you can look out for Tears of Joy, because
well, guess what?
we all want that, need that.
But guess what? We're going to give Nature a chance to perform for this forum, because today is my first anniversary, the first day of what is going to be my anniversary on YouTube. And as you see, we're going live, both YouTube and Facebook together. So this is a very circle day for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep talking. I just want to leave the floor to Nature Ellis and let him just show you that Mama started the revolution. But guess what? We are her cubs, and we are going to finish it. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Nature Ellis.
But I said, Jah, guide and protect us in this I-1 right back.
Mama, 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 papa, papa, sister, brother, listen here, look here, the system got to change. Come, let us get it rearranged. Right now, we're gonna change it. Come along, don't you know, talking about a revolution song. But you know, don't you know, how the cry of the poor people sound. Yeah, yeah, yeah. mountain lions, crying on the doorsteps of those so-called politicians, wasting time, acting like you're blind. I know go sit around, waiting on, moving on attention. But I said, don't you know, talking about a revolution song. Yes, I said, don't you know, oh, the cry of the revolutionary people song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, listen up now, Babylon, you better wise up. Give the people their share. Oh, yeah. Don't let the people rise up and defend what is theirs. Oh, yeah. Too much blood, run, 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 run. Yeah. Too much blood, run, 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 run. Finally the tables will have to turn. Talking about a revolution is going down. 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 Talking about revolution is going down. Talking about a revolution. Yes, talking about
a revolution. One of my favorite deaths.
Yes, I.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nature in the building, Nature Ellis. And there's gonna be more and more and more. We're gonna get on the sound of that big man.
Well, it's all about trying to keep all of
Alright, let's go and take it in. Big Stone live, go tell a friend. Big up all of you, Miss Bonnie, Toronto, big up. Paul General, big up. Marlon Pinto, big up. Brian Sinclair, big up. Let it go.
Blessed is the man that walking at the post of your man.
They shall say, keep on the right track. Keep on the right track. Turn it up. Keep on the right track. Oh, yeah. Oh, for what you believe in. Never let them stop your flow. Once for judge and you are working. Evil spirits got to go. They say the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Hold on to Jah, and I know you will stay alive. I say, hold on, hold on. The battle must be won. Hold on, hold on. My people, yeah. Hold on, hold on. The battle must be won. Hold on, hold on. My people, yeah. Do not let them intimidate you. Your goals you got to pursue. Never let them mislead you. Keep doing what you say you should do. Take your hopes and dreams and make them reality. Remember you are daughters and sons of the Almighty. I say, hold on, hold on. The battle must be won. Hold on, hold on. My people, yeah. Hold on, hold on. The battle must be won. Hold on, hold on. My people, yeah. Mountains we got to climb. Oh yeah, one day we'll get through. Rivers we got to cross. Not gonna drown, we got to meet the boss. Oh, for what you believe in. Hey, Big Stone, they can never stop your flow.
Yes, I know for the Almighty, great Winnie Mandela was working. And this one is for the Chant people. Keep praying. Little piece of my story, piece of my story. A piece of my life, piece of my life. Yes, I give just for me. Took a trip from the country, reached in Kingston City for my musical friend. A message of love. Did not have a place to stay, but I pray to Jah for a better day. Rasta will never stray, singing for the trying man, trying man, working for a better situation, trying man, and trying man, working hard for a solution. Take your blow, brother. Mama do domestic work, Papa hustle in the streets, find it hard to make two ends meet. Yeah. When the rain falls, the river will flee. One pair of shoes on my feet, yeah. Struggle for food to eat, and I say, brother run up on a plane, trying to get his paper straight in a foreign land. Oh, my Uncle Sam, but I remember when the Rasta say, once I see the vessel now, you can smile at the storm. I say, well, I am singing for the trying man and trying woman, working for a better situation, trying man and trying woman, working on for a solution. Yes, I am. Yes, my name is Nature Ellis and I'm right here on Big Stone Live. Yes, love is the answer. Equal rights and justice. We want to cry tears of joy, too much tears of sorrow, too much oppression. Facebook, YouTube. So much obstacles, so much disappointment. Right now we are making an appointment because we have an anointment. Nature Ellis Ra say, we wanna cry tears of joy, tired of cry tears of sorrow. Evil man gotta get destroyed. Your children wanna see a brighter tomorrow. We wanna cry tears of joy, tired of cry tears of sorrow. Evil man gotta get destroyed. Get them clean out, them want the teeth up. Them want me blood run just like a syrup. Nature Ellis find out enough of them corrupt. And the devil style them and love up. Work hard, pop the pattern, work hard, pop the craft. Now them see the precipice and them want to chuck off. But I keep climbing, preaching the words of the Messiah. We wanna cry tears of joy, tired of cry tears of sorrow. Evil man gotta get destroyed. My children wanna see a brighter tomorrow. We wanna cry tears of joy, tired of cry tears of sorrow. Obstacles gotta get destroyed. We gotta see a brighter tomorrow. Hey. Me no thief, me no criminal. So when you come with them tricks, them original. Them how we end up in a conflict. Them how we end up them original. Because we now move with the carbon copy style. Yet they keep it original. Them want eat me flesh like a cannibal, but I defeat them like the king one named Hannibal. Wanna cry tears of joy,
Tired of crying tears of sorrow. Evil man gonna get destroyed. My children wanna see a brighter tomorrow. We wanna cry tears of joy. Tired of crying tears of sorrow. Obstacles gonna get destroyed. We gotta be a brighter tomorrow. Well, I say, come with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. That we live up in a identity. Black people, we are royalty, yeah. I may say, come with me. I make you live up in a unity. No separation. Division is just confusion. We wanna cry tears of joy. Tired of crying tears of sorrow. Evil man gotta get destroyed. My children wanna see a brighter tomorrow. We wanna cry tears of joy. Tired of crying tears of sorrow. Obstacles gotta get destroyed. We wanna see a brighter tomorrow. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a big one from Nature Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we have to talk to you some more because a lot of people all over the world are just clamoring. I see everybody up there. Let me just take a look and see Sonia May, Seguan. I see Janet Nelson, Seguan, Steve, Light is everything, Seguan, Valerie Britton is saying Guan. On my Facebook I see Michael Simpson, J.D. Gamage, I see Conrad Dunn, I see Blair Boyd, I see the Royal General. Tune in, man. Just keep telling everyone that Big Stone is coming on live on your YouTube and live on your Facebook. The first time it has ever been done in Jamaica. Nature Ellis, Tears of Joy.
That's right.
Where you get that powerful sound from, Maya?
You see, we are wheeler, you know. You know, Bob Man and the wheeler, we just say Peter touch the body wheeler. And you know what I mean? What really happened, we are wheelers. We just wheel, we are the crier for people. You know what I mean? So the people don't cry for so long. Suffer for so long. Been held down for so long. Been deprived for so long. And I am from the people, to the people, and with the message.
For the people.
For the people. You know what I mean? So when it's just a reflection of what's going on. Even where I'm from in Montego Bay, in St. James.
I was just about to touch that.
Where the
what's
system,
going on? What's going on?
So much things the system create to let, to mislead the youths, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, not just there, but it's a worldwide crisis. You know what I mean? So what happened now, a lot of cry and tears. But we want to cry tears of joy, tired of cry tears of sorrow. But how are we going to do that? By educating the youths in the right way. Not out education such as how much subject you have and all these things, regards to maths, English, science and all these things. But educate the youths about how it used to be. Educate the youths how to live in unity with the elders, the ones who came before us, how to respect. You know what I mean? Because if we don't have a respect for the elders and the elders don't have a respect for the youths, the band will be broken and the chain will be broken. True. You know what I mean? So because they don't find much youths in these days listen to an elder. And that's the elder, I mean an older person who have been there, done that, and take counsel, you know what I mean? So a lot of these small things, you know, breaking down in the family, breaking the our thing up, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm so happy, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to bring an artist of the caliber and the magnitude of a Nature Ellis to my platform, because my platform, Nature Ellis, is always appealing out to the youngsters, how to respect your teachers, respect your elders, respect your fellow student. You know what I mean? And I'm really extremely happy that you really took time out to come on out. Montego Bay is my place. I have a house in Montego Bay, in Bogue Village. And I grew up in Montego Bay. Wasn't born there, but I grew up, nobody can tell me about Union Street, Gigi Beach, Sand Spring, Megitop, Rosemount, and then Glendivan.
Yes.
I went to Albion's All-Age Primary School, ladies and gentlemen. So we used to just walk past Carmel College, come down King Street there, and just walk down here, because we used to practically living at the market at Fustic Road. Grew up poor, there were gangs on Barnett Lane, and gangs from River Lane, but it was nothing like what has been happening in Montego Bay, where we saw last year over 300 plus people killed. And if they were fighting for something, then we could understand. But they're fighting people that they went to school together, people that they eat out of the same pot together, you know what I mean? People that they grew up, basically. And it's not because of money, because there's a lot of money in Montego Bay. So it cannot be that they're fighting over money. There's a lot of showing off, a bad mind, a grudgeful kind of thing that has been going on. And we give thanks for the artists of the caliber for Nature Ellis that can bring some positive tune to the people. So I'm not going to be boring you with my talking. I'm going to turn you forward to the superstar, international reggae star, Nature Ellis.
Blessed, more life and prosperity. Yes. Yes, again, it's a joy to be here now. On such a worthy occasion. Yes, I. Blessed. Listen, yes, sir. Set our people free mentally, physically, spiritually.
Hey Pharaoh, I say set my people free. Yeah. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. They took us away from Africa. Rape the women, destroy the roots and culture. Now the youths, them a bleach prostitution, them a teach them a. Now them a loot and a leech. That's why me put on me Gideon boat. Drop in me harp, me guitar and flute. Bird power and sound like a gun it a shoot. Right ya now Babylon I put it on mute. I set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children go. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. I say they took us away from Africa. Rape the women, destroy the roots and culture. Now the youths, them a bleach prostitution, them a teach. Now them a loot and a leech. That's why me put on me Gideon sword. Craft in me harp, me guitar and flute. Words power and sound like a gun in the shoot. Right ya now Babylon, me put your palm mute. They set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. Slap this them and promote and try get Rasta out. Once we sing, but a jam make we float. True we talk the truth, them a try cut we short, but them can't stop the words. Some still a say I'm out. Slap this them and promote, them can't get nature out. Once we sing, but a jam make we float. We talk the truth, them a try cut we short, but them can't stop the words. Some still a say I'm out. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. They took us away from Africa. Break the woman, destroy the roots and culture. Now the youths, them a bleach prostitution, them a teach. Tell them to loot and a leash. That's why me put on me Gideon boat. Jump in me harp, me guitar and flute. Burst power and sound like a gun in the shoot. Right ya now Babylon I put your palm. I me say set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Let the children grow. Set my people free from captivity. Babylon, let them go. Set them free. Yeah.
Live and direct.
Yes, I.
Nature Ellis live.
Nature Ellis live. Big Stone live, you know? Yes, I. Yeah, so that's it. December.
Boy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm so excited. That was a splendid performance by international reggae star Nature Ellis. Nature, when people want to find you, how can we book you and how can we get you to go on tour wherever we want you across the road? Tell them your contact number.
You can holler at us at my team at Nature Ellis Music. That's on Instagram. You can also send us an email at naturemusicmovement@gmail. And you can link us on Facebook at Nature Artist Ellis. You know? That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I have to ask Nature to do this because Nature is the star of a cappella, right? And I just want him to just think of a song, any song that you want to do for your fans, because everybody has been clamoring. Since we did that promo, it went wild. Everybody said, wait, Marcus, wait, go, Marcus, wait. And the thing just get excited and Heru, wow, we have Nature, you know what I mean? And the thing just went crazy. So this is Brata for your fans. They've been waiting for it. As you can see, my YouTube page is loaded and you can see my Facebook page is loaded, and they've been waiting for you. They don't want to see me because they see me practically every day. So ladies and gentlemen, again, Nature Ellis with Brata.
And yes, you can also link me on the Facebook page called Real Nature Ellis. That's the one you'll get me much easier with, right? Real Nature Ellis. This one is for the ones out there who know they have been going through great tribulations, you know, but never give up the fight. It's called Temptation.
I say temptations, temptations, always coming my way. Every night and every day, temptations coming my way. Temptations, temptations, keep on coming my way. Every night and every day, temptations coming my way. Working hard from 9 to 5, still find it hard to stay alive. Trying to live a decent life, and the system is trying to take my life. I feel like to take up a rusty and let a whole lot of blood start run, but I say no. Nature Ellis is one of Jaja's son, but temptations, temptations, always coming my way. Every night and every day, temptations coming my way. Sing along. Temptations, temptations, keep on coming my way. Every night and every day, temptations coming my way. What is wrong with the economy? All I see is poverty. Millions of hungry belly. Parents can only find school fee. Money so soft it melts out of my hand. Can't you see the situation among the poor man? Do you understand? Temptations, temptations, keep on coming my way. Every night and every day, temptations coming my way. Temptations, temptations.
Yes, but you know, all temptation, all evil gotta be cramped and paralyzed. Blessed is the man walking not in the counsel of them godly, or sit up in the seat and scornful, for his delight is in the law of the Lord, in which he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that beareth fruit in due season. Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you very much, Nature Ellis, for stopping by. Who you want to shout out to? Because I know you have millions of fans, people that help you to move from point A to point B. Matter of fact, Marcus, come over here, Marcus. Because Marcus is, you know, one of Nature's
part of the team, you know.
Part of the team. So I just want to let you know that Marcus is in the building, yes, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a brother that has been keeping the music going for you. And we want to big him up for bringing the superstar. They have other engagement, but I decided that Winnie Mandela deserved the best. And I went and I got one of the best. I salute you, my brother. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. I wish everything that you touch, as always, turn to gold. And you're more than welcome at any time when you have a new song out, a new video, whatever. please feel free to come on my platform, man, and share it with my fan base, and know your fan base and the rest of the world. So Rastafari live and reign.
Yes. You see that all heap of respect and manners.
Yes.
I know that we are all a part of this one team. You know what I mean? So we all gotta know we're doing the right thing by supporting positive music, positive movements such as this one that's going on right here. You know what I mean? And please be influenced by people who really fought real hard to make our life better and more worthwhile this time. So Anna, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Marcus. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Nature Ellis in the building. What a performance he came and he gave, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank him very much for taking time out from his busy schedule to come over here and to perform for you, the Jamaican people scattered right across the world. You, the people that have been mourning the loss of Winnie Mandela. I want to bring back my Jegna. Come over here, Heru. Let's talk for a little bit before we bring on the next act about this great woman, Winnie Mandela. Today, while we were taking care of business, Heru Ishalka Musa Menelik. Today, while we were taking care of business, man, I asked you this question. And the question that I asked you, I'm going to ask you right in front of these people as well. Is there anyone in Jamaica at this time, as a woman, that is shaping up to take on, not fully, because nobody can fit Mama shoes. Mama shoes is too big. But is there anyone that is trying to fit a size 1? Just to continue the journey of this and the legacy of this great woman? Is there anyone in Jamaica as a woman that is worthy? And if not, what do you have to say to our women?
Give thanks for that question. Rightly so. There's no woman in Jamaica today that can fit in the shoes of a Winnie Mandela, a freedom fighter, a woman who would put her life on the line and say, listen, shoot me and leave the youth them. Shoot me. When she looked at the police and the soldiers that was shooting on the children in Soweto. So we want someone of that caliber that is so selfless that they would give their life for their fellow men. I haven't seen anyone shaping up to match a Winnie Mandela.
Well, guess what?
Time.
What we're doing though, and what you're doing, is enlightening the people as we continue to teach, because we should have had the Honorable Marcus Garvey being taught in our schools. Because I know Mama Mandela read the philosophy and the opinion. Her husband did. Her husband was also inspired by the great Marcus Messiah Garvey. What does Mama Africa means to you, Winnie Mandela?
Mama Africa shows the strong and stern deliberations that we must have and determination to free our people. Because these infidels, and I can't find any other word for these white people that would come into your land after you welcome them into your land, they would turn around and betray you and take your land. And now you become a slave to them. Winnie Mandela said, no, I am no slave. I am royalty. And I shall act as royalty. But when you try to turn against me, I will become the warrior queen to retake my land. And this is the spirit that Winnie Mandela brought to Jamaica. And when she was in Jamaica, she said, listen, to Lorna Goodison. She said, listen, I don't know love the way you know love. I lack that because all I know is to fight the oppressors that have taken away my people's land. So from day one, she has always been fighting. Because even when her lover, her husband was in prison, she had to fight to get him out of prison. And just fight to stay alive. So it was an uphill struggle. So when she came and saw our women exuding so much love amongst themselves, she said, I didn't know that. I am glad I came amongst you to have that tender feeling again. So,
you know something, today while I was watching the funeral, I went back to another YouTube channel that says Winnie Mandela's final statement. And while she was standing a little bit after her 80th birthday at the podium, she said she had a 5-year-old that came home and said to her that while she was at school, a little boy looked at her and says, "I like your face, you're pretty, but I think your hair doesn't look good on you. Your hair doesn't look good." And you can look at Mama's face, because she was, first of all, taken back, because she know that hatred, racism is something that is taught. Nobody was born racist, having this feeling that I hate you as my brother or I hate you as my sister. It is a taught or learned behavior. And when a young child as young as 5 can look at another child and says, "I like your face, but your hair doesn't fit right," you know what I mean? It makes my stomach puke, and it makes Mama stomach puke. At 80 years old, ladies and gentlemen, she's still sporting an afro, natural hairstyle, something that our women in Jamaica are trying to get away from, their natural look, their natural appearance. And Mama was for that. As a matter of fact, today I saw older women coming out. Some can barely walk. Somebody has to help them up, and they're just walking to come in the rain to pay their respect to one of the world. This is like nothing I've ever seen. I cried.
Yes.
I've been honest with you. I cried at least 2 or 3 times.
Moment.
You know, to see another part that was very, very great, to see the soldiers and the police utilize this woman. They were there paying respect, coming up and saluting her and saying all these great things, when they were the one that trampled her and tried to silence her. But Mama could never be silenced.
Never be silenced.
No, Mama is gone. What is next for South Africa? Where do you see the future of that great country? I know Cyril Ramaphosa has been elected a new president, and he's talking the language that I know Mama. As a matter of fact, he was very close to Mama.
Yeah.
Mama endorsed the now president of South Africa, Ramaphosa. So what are your thoughts on the new president? Saying that the land that originally belongs to the people of South Africa should be returned with no compensation to the people. What are your thoughts?
Definitely so. This is the line that we have to look at, you know. And history is supposed to teach us these things. In 1675, the first white people came into, 1675 BC, came into Africa. We entertained them. They were there with us for years. And we said to them, well, it's time to go. And that is when they turned us and started to kill and capture and maim. And try to show that they are superior. No, we have to understand, and even in the Bible that they used to enslave some of our people. In the Bible it tells you, after the Garden of Eden was there, the river that runs through the Garden of Eden runs through the land of Ethiopia. Ethiopia in itself, the word is telling you that it is Africa.
Yes.
So yes. Africa is there from the origin of civilization.
Yes.
Let us go further. The Greeks that we all hear about as the first civilized white people from Europe. We taught all these, Hippocrates, Socrates, Diodorus, Siculus, all of these white people came into our schools and were taught by us.
Wow.
The first university that was built on the European continent was built by us, the Moors of Africa. So we have to understand and realize that what has been done to us is a reverse psychology to say we are inferior when they show you this white image of God. God existed long before white people knew that God existed. We taught them about the Godhead. When we were practicing polytheism, that's the worship of many gods, and we finalized came into monotheism with the worship of one God by Aten of Egypt. So this is something that we know, and we have to now pass on this information to our children. Self-identity, when you spoke about it here a while ago, you see, it is through advertising that they show you that this is good here and this is bad here. You understand? this is good, this is the Son of God, this is Jesus with white skin and blue eye. That is the devil with black skin.
Yeah.
So it tends to show you that you are inferior and white people is superior. And we have to eradicate that. We have to get these things in our school system. Even to today, we have the Honorable Marcus Garvey as our first national hero. And we are not teaching his philosophy in school. In China, the philosophy of Mao Zedong is taught in all schools.
Wow.
So we have to understand that we have to embrace, as the right excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, in African fundamentalism, we must embrace our image. We must worship God through the eyes of Africa. We must see God as a black man. This is something that will lift your self-esteem, and this is why someone would look on you and say, boy, the hair don't look because it's a picky head. We are made in the image of God. We are gods.
We are gods.
So the time has come when we have to cast away the worship of these people.
Don't go nowhere. We just want to big up a few people here. Valerie Britton, big up yourself. Bonnie Owen, big up UC Riddle, big up Jacinth Leclerc, big up Noel Green, big up yourself. That's my Facebook page over there. I want to big up Conrad Dunn. Blair Boy, you're still there. The Royal General, big up yourself. Mr. Black, big up yourself. Toria Amakanu, that is kind of tough. Richards, William, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, big up yourself. You said Nature Ellis is big. Enough respect to Big Stone. Thank you very much, man. We try to bring quality entertainment. We try to bring great artists. We try to bring the truth. And that is why I have my Jekna on, Heru Ishalka Musa Menelik, to kind of brace me up. If I don't know something, I call upon the greats, because that's how the Honorable Marcus Garvey wants all of us to take upon ourselves someone who's more learned than ourselves, so we can pass this great message.
And His Imperial Majesty always said, you defeat knowledge when you don't pass it on. Freely gotten, we must pass it on.
Exactly. So right about now, Heru, we're going to make stage for, you have it? We're going to bring on the next artist, ladies and gentlemen. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very special day for me, and a very sad day for me as well, where I pay my respect to a great woman, a great icon, a leader, someone that I had an opportunity to watch, not personally, but to watch her work in my lifetime. And I'm saying, Mama Africa have done so much for me, just like how the Honorable Marcus Garvey has taken my life and has molded my life and made me who I am today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to big up my entire family in the United States of America. I want to big up my wife, Dormalie Sinclair. Big up yourself, I know you're watching. I want to big up my daughter, Claudia Sinclair. Big up yourself, I know you're watching. My twin boys, Sean and Shane. Big up my firstborn, you don't know, Claude Sinclair Jr. And of course, I'm not going to leave Ryan out. Big up Ryan watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. We're getting ready because today is a very special day. As you know, I'm all decked out in my African wear. I could not come here any other way. I have to make sure I put myself together and respect one of the greatest freedom fighters to ever walk the planet Earth. And we're talking about Mama Winnie Mandela. I know there's a lot of people that wanted this to work. A lot of people have asked me to go live. And I thought about it, because when you go live, you want to make sure you're informative. When you go live, you want to make sure you come with knowledge to the people. When you go live, you want to make sure that everything is working. Ladies and gentlemen, first, I want to apologize to my YouTube fans. I know the faithful, the Royal General is back on the scene. I want to say enough love, my brother. I want to big up all of you for staying the course, because nothing is easy. Anything that you want in life, you have to work hard and work extremely hard. And once you work hard and think about the Almighty God, the creator of all heaven and earth, and think about you, that inner you, that kingly you, that can bring out anything that you want, then everything that you want can become a reality. I I want to take time out and big up all of my Facebook page fans. I want to say a very big shout out to my sister, anywhere you are, Jessica Mbangini. I want to say a big shout out to you. You have made Jamaica proud because you came among our mates and you gave us love. You gave us joy, you gave us happiness, and you gave us a chance to move forward. You also come to unify Africa and Jamaica and to unify all of Rastafari. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this from the top again and present to you my artist, international recording star, Ra to the Deal.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I say good night to each and every one out there. I'd rather be free, free as a bird in the tree, than to be locked in a slavery. Yo, I wanna be free. Yo, I got to be free. I wanna be free, free with high family. Wanna money, red, gold, and green. Me say free. Congo man, I feel free. I wanna be free as the mountain top. I wanna be free where the fountains at. Congo man, I feel free. Big Stone, we free. I wanna be free from all shackles and chain. I wanna be free from all pressures and pain. Congo man, I feel free. Winnie, Winnie, you're free. Yo, we free, 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 free. I so free. Aye. Still I see I guide. Aye. I. Man free, we free, you free, them free, we also free. Aye. Still I see I guide. Aye. Hey, princess. With me in a she and she in a me, come on next life. Still I see I guide. Me in a she and she in a me, we create life. Oh, and he will guide. Rather to be free as a bird in the tree than to be locked in a poverty. Congo man a fi, man a fi free. I wanna be free, free with high family. Man harmony, red, gold and green. Me say free. Hey, Africa, we free. I was free, 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 free from hypocrisy. When I say free, I mean free. I mean free from mental slavery. When I go free, I say free. Spiritual free, mental free. When Rastafari say free, we mean free. We stay free, like Rasta breeze, red, gold and green. Free, 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 free. Congo man a fit. I am man a fit free. I wanna be free, free as a bird in a tree than to be locked in a slavery. Bacalax a be free. Jamaica we be free. Oh, I'm free, 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 free from hypocrisy. I go free. Free, 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 free from the mental slavery. Free, free when I free. When I go free, free, free from poverty. Free, Congo man I feel free. Yeah, wanna to be free as a bird in the tree than to be locked in a slavery. Congo man I say free. You know I say free. I got to say free. I know I be free. Africa free. Hey, we free. One time now. If I don't know, then I win. I must know. So we are deal with it. You see me I say, kick him. Say I don't know in the world. Good night again, you know? Holidays. You know it, alright? Kick him. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. Oh baby, hey baby, I always wish to see you in my arms in the morning time, and I will always share my joy with you. I really wanna take you to places, make you meet so many different faces, and interact with so many races. Oh baby girl, you know what the Rasta bases. I really wanna make sweet love to you. Promise gonna turn your gray skies to blue. I really wanna hold you and squeeze you and kiss you, oh baby. Let's go. We're pull up that tune there. We're pull up. We're pull up. We're pull up them tune there. Pull up. Kas kum. Whoa. She love her. Hey, she always love the Congo Kushites. Enough of the woman them we say, baby, I always wish to see you in my arms in the morning time, and I will always share my joy with you. I really wanna take you to places, make you meet so many different faces, and interact with so many races. Oh baby girl, you know when the Rasta bases. I really wanna make sweet love to you. Promise gonna turn your blue skies to blue. I really wanna hold you and squeeze you and kiss you, oh baby. Let's get physical. I really wanna hold you and squeeze you close. Oh baby girl, my love coming at you full of force. The Congo man, taking off your clothes. So let's get physical, baby. Baby, each time I look in your eyes, you keep my mesmerized. I gotta tell you are the only one in this world for I, and that I can't deny. You're so charming with your smile. Your radiance pull me close all the while. The bingy man, love you every time. So let's get physical, baby. Boom. Rastafari keep it real, so baby girl, Lord, my seed you shall receive. Caring and sharing, that's the real deal. I mean not too big for help you prepare the meal. The whisk shy, the pan your back to feel. Empress men, and I got to tell you how I feel. Yo, you give me strength to put my shoulders to the wheel. Oh baby girl, Lord, I ride to the deal. I really wanna make sweet love to you. Promise gonna turn your blue skies to blue. I really wanna hold you and squeeze you and kiss you, oh baby. I feel the color. I really wanna hug and squeeze you close. Oh baby girl, my love is coming full of force. The Congo man, hey, taking off your clothes. So let's get physical, baby. I always whisper sweet things in your ears. When she hear Congo Kushite's voice, you couldn't leave me away. You never wanna see I go, even when I have business to take care of. Baby girl, you know I know you're the only one that I depend on. I really wanna make sweet love to you. Baby girl, I make your gray skies so blue. I really wanna hold you and squeeze you and kiss you, oh baby. Always gonna hug and squeeze you close. Baby girl, the Congo coming full of force. The bingy man, I'm taking off your clothes, baby. Bye 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 bye. 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 Really wanna wish to see you in my arms in the morning time, and I will always share my joy with you. I really wanna take you to places. I make you meet so many different faces. Oh baby girl, you know my big stone bases. Why ya 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 ya? Kick in.
You don't know, Dale. We're not gonna pull that. We just want to talk to Dale a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Dale, welcome to my first YouTube live, man. You know, we've been on Facebook already, and we did a lot of work on Facebook, so I want to introduce you to the rest of the world on YouTube. Because my friend, like the Royal General, one of my first fan base on YouTube was actually the one that encouraged me. I says, Big Stone, we enjoy your talk.
Rastafari.
We want to see you live. So, hats off to you, the General himself.
Don't know Royal General, look at yourself, a sky top. One time now.
Winnie Mandela. Look how beautiful Mama Africa. Look how royal Mama Africa.
Mama Africa.
We took great length today to make sure we duplicate exactly what's happened in South Africa. Making sure the same program exactly as how it is in South Africa today. And the rain came. There was a big, massive outpour of rain, which tells me that Mama is up there in effort. And all the great ones, her husband, Nelson Mandela, Oliver Tambo, and all the great freedom fighters that fought alongside with her, welcome her with open arms. So Mama,
tears of joy.
We were not there in South Africa today, but our hearts and our spirit was with you. We will always love you, Mama, and we will always have you close in our heart. And we will always teach your teachings to our young women so that we can further inspire a host of young Winnie Mandela.
That's right.
So that when they hear the name, just like how they hear Nally of the Maroons, they know she stands for freedom. When they hear Winnie Mandela, they know exactly what she stands for. What does Mama means to you as an artist and as a Rasta man and as an individual?
Great. Mama Winnie Mandela, Mama Mandela means the word to me when it comes to the balance. A woman, a strong black woman, she represents a strong black woman. A woman who down with her partner or her husband in whatever, she show loyalty as a black woman for the woman. So I salute the Queen of South Africa, because she's the Queen of South Africa, and she is the mother of Earth right now, representing life itself. She fights to keep Mandela's legacy, Mandela's name, Mandela's effort towards freedom. She kept all of that. Mandela didn't get a chance to do that. She took the fight and she was very young. So we got to know that tribulations like a heap, a pile on her coming through the throat. So right now when you see a woman like this, leave us in flesh, she just leave us in flesh and go into the higher heights to prepare our minds who are in flesh. So I see Winnie Mandela as the world woman for black right now. She represents the fighter, the freedom fighter as a woman, the dedication in a woman, the love in a woman for her man, you know what I mean? So she showed black people how to really push forward with dedication. So I love you, Winnie.
I just want to big up a couple of people before we go further, Ra Deal. I see Anne-Marie Persha, big up herself. I see Tamara Anderson. I see Sharon Davis. I see Red Summer. I see Carl Jones. I see Levon Rochelle Kennedy. We have the British poet.
British poet.
British poet. I salute you. We actually see the British poet, ladies and gentlemen, as a strong black woman. It took her 14 years to finish her book, The Day I Prayed by Candlelight. And myself and Ra Deal had the honor of meeting this remarkable woman. We invited her to Jamaica and we launched her book to the world. And we're happy to say that with the blessings, her book is on the bestseller list. People like Tyler Perry is calling and knocking on the door. So great things are in the work from this little place, this little island. This little place on the rock is a blessed place. Today I was very happy to see what I was scanning there to see if our sister Jessica Mangini made it, because she went through hell just trying to get her ticket together and to get everything sorted out. So I wanted to make sure that our sister made it. And while I was there watching in the wee hours of the morning, there she was. A matter of fact, Jessica Mangini was the only woman of the thousands of women that was there that looked so royal and carried herself so stately that you couldn't miss her. And I had the opportunity of just snatching little pieces in and make it up into a video. And for those who didn't get a chance to see her or catch her, you can go to my page and view a lot of her work. Since she came to Jamaica, she did a remarkable job. She has opened up the eyes of myself and you and all the others that she has come in contact with. And we hope to see her soon when we launch the biggest tune in the world.
The biggest.
If Jessica is there, I feel I can perform it without Jessica. But we have Jessica Vice here, you know. So, I don't know, which tune you're going to draw from? I'm going to go for the profile and see what I want. Let's see what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go for it? No, man. You know something, man, eh?
Let's go it up first.
Alright, what you want with it, eh? Where's the other? Hold the feet?
Can't hold the feet.
We can hold the feet then, huh?
Sorry, club, hey, listen. I could have been the most wanted, rifle in a million, banana clip longer than a planted. But now you're being the same. I hold I could have been the top striker, bullet in them face, I burn it up, guns and like herbalist use the lighter, but I come away. I hold the faith. You know, see you from Sunday to Sunday, Babylon they down there. I did the gun to you, them a kill them a axe when they gun there. Who no one get gunshot, you a run them a fear run with some of them now know where they go, but them a fear hide somewhere. Big Stone and I go down there, with the repeat and the kete and the phone there.
Why you go down there? What are the deal? What are they? Why you go down there? Why you go down there? Why you go down there? What are they? Why you go down there, brother?
We got burn them with the life of the repeat.
With the repeat and the what? The phone there?
Phone there.
Alright, hold on, we can pull up that tune again. Raw deal in the building. Why them tune there for brother?
See the youth them from round Arima. Tell them say who no figure read the cleaner. Who no heart must preserve a little bit cleaner. Hear me say for the one. I could have been the most wanted, rifle in a million, banana clip longer than a planted. But now you're being the same. I won't defeat. Man could have been the top striker, bullet in them face, a bullet up guns and like herbalist use the lighter, but I come no way. I won't defeat. You know see you from Sunday to Sunday, Babylon they down there. I beat the ghetto you, them a kill them a axe when they gun there. Who no one get gunshot, you a run them a fear run where some of them now know where they go, but them a feel find somewhere. Big Stone and Heru go down there, with the repeat and the kete and the funde. Chant them like Rastafari, Kunta Kente, burn them with the lava and the maroon, all of them. Them the feel say them a go get wet. Molest the little land the age of when them check say like the middle of the bed, good Umabe, Kadamawe. Burn Babylon, them vampire feel less well. Man could have been the wickedest, but me never really did. Me could have coulda fire the man tick off things like Billy the Kid. Life man a preserve and a eyes Rastafari kid. Burn Babylon them call them too wicked. Man coulda be the most wanted. Rifle in a the man banana clip longer than a plantain. But now ya bingy say I hold your faith. Man coulda be the top striker. Bullet in a them face and burn it up constant like a smoke and use the lighter. But I come away. I hold your faith. You wanna know. You don't know the enemy, them not like us. Pagan, them a fight us. Them a criticize us. And a backbite us is a plus when Babylon gun bust. You them a fear by us. Cause them send the youth to rise up and we a try to righteous. Them coulda never be like us. Even when the Western hemisphere a fight us. Life man preserve, Babylon too damn ridiculous. Burn vampire, them miraculous. Man coulda be the most wanted, but me never did. Me coulda fire the matic out in like Billy the Kid. Tell them my life man a cherish. Wicked of it perish. Emperor Selassie only kid. Some man coulda be the most wanted. Big stone we never did. Where we do preserve our lovely kid. Babylon them too wicked and them wicked. Man coulda be the top striker. Bullet in them face and burn it up constant like a rasta use the lighter but a conga. I hold the you know see a Sunday to Sunday. Babylon they down there. Beat the ghetto youth them a kill them a ask when they gun them. Who know how them gunshot? Run them a fear run when. So Rastafari tell you somewhere. Rastafari, you know that one now? It's from the small acts, I need to pick them up, you know? Yeah man. Big up myself Rasta youth. And I mean great tune and big up the fans. Say me I say Rasta no most wanted.
Winnie Mandela, she was a soldier. 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 Winnie Mandela. She was a soldier, 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 Winnie Mandela.
Fire! Yo, go on. Winnie Mandela was a soldier. See me I say, yeah.
The world, you know.
And listen, trust in our great ones. Hey, yes. Ooh, them coulda never be real. Could be real for me. Babylon could be real for me. No, they could be real for me. And none of them could never be real for me. I say so, they could be real to me. A little much thing Babylon do to me. Oh no, they could be real for me. And none of them could never be real for me. Yeah. Listen up, me want to know for your acknowledge. Mama works so hard and still she can't pay up the mortgage. Find it hard to send me brother go to college. Poverty and hunger ban we like we in a marriage. Boss man not how we out across some mileage. Weekend come we get the beer but still can't manage. Good thing we have street side knowledge. I King Selassie, protect we on the damage. They could be real for me. Babylon could be real for me. I know, they could be real for me. I know none of them could never be real for me. I say so, they could be real to me. A little much a thing that Babylon do to me. Oh, no, they could be real for me. I know none of them could never be real for me. I just promises, yeah. And through with skin color we can pass certain premises. And we know in a them negative. And sending the messages to all the authorities. Me say we face it, we tell the truth we face it. The other sniper leave it deep and we the system pierce it. But stand firm, black people, all of them want press it. Cause unity and strength we have to make it. Oh my, it could be real for me. Babylon could be real for me. Oh yeah, they could be real for me. And none of them could never be real for me. I say so, they could be real to me. I little much a thing a Babylon do to me. Oh no, they could be real for me. And none of them could never be real for me. Sayonara.
Rastafari. But that's why I reason with Ra to the deal some more. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to push artists to the four corners of the world. And when I make this artist, ladies and gentlemen, he was a diamond. I didn't go into the rock and chisel this artist out, ladies and gentlemen. When I met this artist was a diamond. All I did was to remove a little cobweb here and there and watch the sparkle come out. So, deal. We just want to big you up again, my brother. That is a truly spiritual eye. And we can see the art going up on the YouTube page. I want to say the fan page and YouTube has been enjoying this and having a wonderful time. So how can we get to you? Give us your contacts, all of them, your Twitter, your Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever.
Alright, listen, first and foremost, if you want to get to Ra Deal, you can go to radeal9@gmail.com. And you know what I mean? Link him up right there. And you could go on Facebook, Ra Deal 18. You know what I mean? You could go Instagram, Ra Deal 9. You know what I mean? And if you want to call Ra Deal, you can call him at 420-9184. That is the local number. I have 2 local numbers, and further on I will give you the next one, which more active, you know what I mean, and thing. And you could link Big Stone Records, you know what I mean, for any information you want on Ra Deal. You know what I mean? Big Stone Records, Claude Sinclair, aka the biggest stone. Right now, he is the one who actually, you know what I mean, working with the Nyla right now. Full blast, you know what I mean? He's the manager, you know what I mean? So you know you can link him at Claude Sinclair's and his YouTube, same way you can link him at Big Stone Records. So I'm easy to find, because once you find Claude Sinclair, you know you find the deal. You find the deal. That's the deal can't be too hard. You can't hard to find.
Anyway, deal. The thing that done it, you know, we just want to know, say, hey, deal can get out 3 hours worth of music. Oh, but we just want to keep it, yeah man, we just want to keep it current. Yes. Recently, Destiny came to us. Yes. Destiny came knocking on our door. And I want to take this time out and big up Sharon Oshun Chambers for actually introducing us to Jessica Mbangini, a blessed lady, and the rest is history. We saw the royalness in Jessica, we saw the spirituality in Jessica, and we invited her on a journey. A journey of Rastafari and a journey of African spirituality. And she came and she saw and she conquered. We have to big up Roderick Stubbs as a great writer, because Roderick had faith in Big Stone Records and production, and he said, Big Stone, we want to produce a song that can help to strengthen Africa. I want to big up again Miss G, Maureen Gutsmore. Big up yourself, because you know you are a lifeline. You're a wind beneath wings. So we have to big you up especially for this great gigantic work in believing in the production team of Big Stone Records and believed that we could pull this off and bring a gigantic song that is not just a song for you to listen to, but it's a song for you to dance to as well. That day in particular, we invited Jessica to the studio, and just to let her get a vibes as to what is happening here on the show, because Jessica is South Africa's only praise poet, and she don't understand the reggae music, even though she cuss a few bumbo. And I'm eating China to that day.
Big up Jessica right now in South Africa,
She was royal today, man. I'm telling you, Jessica stand tall up there. And when she was in the studio, we started, you know, to build the rhythm to the song, and we was playing with the riffs and so on. But she been singing, I'm in love with a Rasta man, for about 3 weeks to a month. The first time I met her, she been singing this great melody. And I didn't know what destiny would lie. So the day when Ra Deal got into the studio, the maestro, the genius got into the studio, put pen to paper, had to what Roderick Straub started, and we came up with this beautiful melody, and we just, guess what? We just grab up Jessica Mbangini and drive to the tune.
Now we hear it.
Yes.
We hear it, and when we hear it, we say, yeah, that's it.
I hit.
You know?
I hit.
So
I hit.
Deal with it.
So, what are it? It there? It there? Let me see if we can find it here. What are it? Which part is there? Me not see it. Where the Rasta? If not, you know where for did it?
Find it.
Yeah, find it. If we can't find the rhythm, guess what? We just play the wicked new mix where I match up the place in a deal. Deal, the mix where, guess what? Yeah, man, what you talk about, man? You think we're going to play the new mix, make the world hear it. And we just... Take it out there.
Try to pretend I don't love you, but the feeling to myself from falling deeper, deeper, baby. You tell I and I that all is well, but I can see it in your eyes that something's so wrong, baby. I call you on the phone, I can hear it in the background saying, tell him I'm not here, baby. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. Me falling in love.
Pull up. You think you can play the machine? One superstar. I try to pretend I don't love you, but the feeling to myself I'm falling deeper, deeper, baby. You tell I and I that all is well, but I can see it in your eyes that something's so wrong, baby. I call you on the phone, I can hear you in the background saying, tell him I'm not here, baby. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African. Princess, a woman and the field. Now you're thinking one of the day, from the reggae for you. Yeah, me not be struggling for you. Me no be sensible, me tell you everything reggae for you. Now you're thinking man not take you on the knuckle. Love man not give you one of buckle, now rockle. Now to your church, now to the chapel. I know you're to the chapel. You wanna princess, after me looking at your eyes. Woman, you are so damn precise. If you're thinking man not tell you once, I know the kush I tell you twice. Woman, you wanna I'm in love with an African. I'm
I'm in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African.
Baby, don't conclude.
Princess, you know, so me don't confuse.
Love speaks heart to heart.
One a night, one a night, one a night, one a night.
Baby, don't conclude.
Baby, you know me don't confuse.
Love speaks heart to heart.
One a night, one a night, one a night. I thinking in the open I know. Nah, I will the meditation and me no stick like the star. Whenever time we come together, we not tear up that. It's on the way of me and you must start from the start. Them crossing on your big gun, no, you know, see me switch it out of your weapon again. When you see the Congo man, you know I own I move back. Hey, Rastafari.
I'm in love with the Rastafari.
And I'm in love with an African.
I'm in love with the Rastafari.
I'm truly loving this African.
I'm in love with the Rastafari.
And I love it an African.
I'm in love with the Rastafari.
The Nile man fall with an African. Yeah, an African. The Congo with an African. Oh, and I got a different nice African.
Hold on. Call the people. I want to do to big store. Alright, but that's what you know. So when a tune come out, I want to support it. This is a tune that is deeply spiritual, a tune that is linking Africa to Jamaica, a tune that is linking Jamaica to Africa, a tune that is linking Rastafari to Rastafari. So this is a big thing. So Jessica Mangini and Ra Deal are historians. They have created, big up Roderick Stubb, they have created a masterpiece for everyone. I know you like it. I'm going to come out of it because I know my tune. Ra Deal, Chant. In love with Rastafari.
One time now.
Kick him.
Kick him. If I don't know, then I win. I must know, so we just play our day with it righteous. You see it? Kick him.
Kicking.
One up now.
Kicking.
Africa, whole world. Try to pretend I don't love you, but the feeling to myself I'm falling deeper, deeper, baby. You tell I and I that all is well, but I can see it in your eyes that something's so wrong, baby. I call you on the phone, I can hear you in the background saying, tell him I'm not here. Maybe, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African.
Go for the next time, go for the next time. Yeah, come on, Sally.
Me falling in love with an African. Me falling in love with an African. African, Princess, you want me to tell you for you. And I think I'm not the center for you. I'm not the center, but me tell you everything I get for you. I am thinking when I take you from the
Come on, Heru! Heru, come here! Come here, Heru! Come here, Heru! Come here! Rastafari! Come here, twice! Future Rasta! Come here, Rastafari!
I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African. Me fall in love with an African.
Baby, don't conclude.
Princess, you know, send me don't confuse.
Come in, like, come in, like.
Speaks heart to heart.
One and not, one and not, one and not, one and not.
Baby, love come true.
Baby, you know me don't confuse.
Love speaks heart to heart.
One and not, one and not, one and not, one and not. I have been the man they open eye. Nah, I will the meditation and we no stick to the sky. Whenever time we go together, we no tear apart. They don't know say I'm me and you.
Rastafari, that's it.
Proceed and you big man, Nara.
Yeah, come back to that.
Me put on like a cat. When you see the Congo man, you know I'm on night. Yeah, Rastafari.
Yeah,
I'm in love with an African. I'm truly loving an African. I am in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. An African. We can go with an African. I am like a bit an African. A mountains at the third an African. I am like a an African. Righteousness and love an African. I am like a an African. Whatever you're gonna be an African.
come on, keep it going.
An African. Keep it going. An African. An African. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. I'm in love with an African. An African. An African. An African. An African.
Keep it going.
An African.
Keep it going.
An African. An African.
See it now.
Winnie Mandela, she was a warrior. 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 Winnie Mandela, she was a warrior.
Rastafari.
Love, 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 love.
That's how the one stay on the
Amanda!
Amanda! Amanda! Away! Amanda! Away! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm completely exhausted. But guess what? Mama Africa deserved the best. And even if I fall to the ground, I did it paying my respect to Mama. Mama, I love you, Mama Africa. I love what you have done for me. I love what you have done for my country. And I love what you have done for my people. I could never be anything as a man without your great love, your beautiful looks, your compassion towards your husband, and to keeping the spirit of Nelson Mandela alive. Yeah. I know he could not have made it without you. You are his wind beneath his wing. True. You gave him strength when he had no strength. So Mama, Mama, may your soul find peace and rest. We're gonna close off tonight. We're just gonna say one word from each person as to what Mama Africa means. Starting off with the elder. May I have permission to speak, sir? I've been talking all night, sir. But that is the African tradition, that when there's an elder in the place, you ask for permission to speak. So, Heru, talk.
Mama Africa, you have given us hope. Without hope, the people are lost. You have given us hope when you show us in your own deeds and words that it can be done. And as we say, it must be done. Thank you, Mama Africa.
Rastafari.
Dawitt St Aubyn.
Most Honorable, Your Highness, Winnie Mandela. I hope the young women of today could take a page out of Mama's book. A great, outstanding woman. with strength, with courage, with faith, with love and dignity for herself, her family, and her people at large. We all say, long live Winnie Mandela.
Thank you very much.
Yes, most honorable Winnie Mandela.
Yes.
We love you so much, and
yes.
It has been a passion. It has been, you know,
yes, right there.
We feel it from our heart. You know, we love you so much, and to see that you've carried on the work for so long and keep Nelson Mandela in the limelight. We wish that all women in Jamaica would seek to do the same for their man, you know, because right now we are lacking of that strength of the woman. You know, the woman always strengthens the man, and we need that in this time. So we want all women into Jamaica to take an example and try to garner that courage that Winnie Mandela have for our future and for our future generation. Blessed love, Mama.
Yeah, Ra Deal.
Blessed love, Rastafari. We say to her Imperial Majesty, Winnie Mandela, we say, we will keep you in our hearts. We will keep you in our heart. We will always remember Winnie Mandela, Nelson Mandela, and all our great warriors and warriors. Right now, Mama Winnie is on the forefront right now, transcending to another level, to elevate our nation to another level. So we say from our hearts and our thoughts, we love you, Mama. Oh, Mama, wipe those stairs from the windows of the world. Oh, Mama, give thanks and bring up to baby boy to baby girl. Oh, Mama, you carry the black nation throughout all the slums. Oh, Mama, give thanks to Rastafari, you fight and overcome. Oh, Mama, Africa. Oh, Mama, Africa, Africa. And we say, Winnie Mama Mandela, I love you forever and ever. Sila Rastafari.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with that great song and the great voices of my brothers in Jamaica that we fare well to our Queen and God. I noticed that her funeral was not broadcast on none of the major television or even streamed on some of the radios. We had to go to YouTube, God bless YouTube, and find Mama funeral. I don't know where the disrespect comes in, and I'm not saying that they did disrespect Mama, but I'm saying that they should take priority. Priority is giving our respect to our women, our heroine, and our heroes. The Honorable Marcus Garvey said we should now put our women on the wall. Take down those folly pictures of other people. Let's not worship these other folks. Let's worship our people. See our people as God and Goddess. And ladies and gentlemen, as Jessica Mbangini said, our heritage is our legacy. Hear what she said? Our heritage is our legacy. And the heritage that Winnie Mandela gave me and gave my people in this country and gave all of us, for my children and my children and my children. We'll never forget you, Mama. We will always have you close to our heart. We'll see you as our goddess with no apology to any other gods. We see you as our own. Sleep on until we meet again when Africa liberation is secure. Amanda! 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 Thank you very much for watching. Rastafari. Thank you.
Rasta.